to me, I wanted to go every ninth lap, and that seemed like a good strategy for first. I was like eighth or seventh, doing the same space as the guys ahead of me, and then I forgot to click on change tires, so I did a whole lap with one puncture, and then came again, and then I had to come in again, of course. So that kind of fucked up my race.
Oh shit.
First race.
Sorry to interrupt, but just while everyone is here, if you have anything you're not okay with incidents or anything like that, take it to the stewards. You can find it in the forum, and also it's okay to say stuff like, "I'm coming up to you, please give me space," or something like that. But just for next race, please think about what is okay to say, because it's not gonna make a difference that you say, "Oh shit, I crashed," or something like that, because in the end we are not allowed to speak during qualifying and during the race. So please don't do it if it's not necessary or if it's not important for the race. It's not important for other drivers to know that you crashed or that you're not okay with somebody's move. Take it to the stewards and let them decide.
I must say, I'm not completely agreeing with that one.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if we're on the mumble, we have things to say, and I don't believe that anyone can be distracted by 10 seconds of speaking, actually. If it lowers your sound, I'm pretty sure it's in mumble setting not to do so. But if there is something to say that can actually screw your race, and who's here to judge what's important to say and what's not? I have nothing against this rule. I'm gonna keep this rule, but I don't really think it's really right thing to do.
Of course you can say that who is to judge what is important and what is not important, but you can't seriously mean that you think it's important for other drivers to know that you're annoyed that someone crashed into you.
Yeah, I agree with this. I absolutely agree with this. I mean, it's just explosion of emotions in that second. But if I'm saying that, I don't know, P2, P10, I'm approaching to you, please give me space. I know you're fighting. This is almost quote
yeah,
of
that's what I said. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay to say, watch out, I'm coming up to you. And also stuff like, like on the last lap, P2 said to me that I could pass. I was given blue flags, but he was really slow, so he let me by. That's okay, but to rate and say, I hate this penalty system, that's not okay. Not to be personal, but that's not gonna
absolutely
make a
agree with you. Agree with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the only thing I do agree with that, but I don't agree with when you say if someone you think someone is too slow or he's blocking too offensively. I would say it's okay to say, please stop doing that because it's ruining my race. Or if he's driving unfairly, I would say that would be okay to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's important to the race. Not for everyone, but for you, and letting him know that you're there or you're not okay with that. And
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
if you say you didn't give me any space, that's maybe not gonna make a difference. But yeah, you can say that. But it should be something that could be useful.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I would say if you think that, for example, in this instance, as you say, if someone say, yeah, you don't give enough space, I would say that is really important to say, because then you can
Yeah.
tell that driver that's not good enough. You need to do that better. And if you're gonna then watch a replay, you're probably not gonna remember it or something. It's the small details. So stuff like that, or say it while it happens, because then the car behind you knows that he fucks up.
yeah, so I have one more thing to say. For example, after pits, guys that didn't pit that lap overtakes me. So when I get out of the pit, it's fight for the position. I can't ask the P4 because I dropped, for example, from P1 to the P5. I can't ask P4 to let me go through because his speed is equal, even though I have the fresh tires, so I'm significantly faster. But I can't ask him for the takeover because his strategy can be different. So it doesn't mean that I've been pitting and he's like one position ahead of me that he has to let me. I agree with that. But the thing is that I forgot to say what I wanted to say. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, for example, Caetano. Not really sure if it was you, so in case it was Nuno Aparicio or someone else, he was lagging. And you know, for those that have this experience, guy who's having, for example, 350 millisecond ping or latency, it's really hard to pass guy who's lagging, because when you approach him, there is chance that anytime he's gonna appear right in front of you and you're gonna straight hit him, which for example almost happened to me. And when you cause arrow damage, it can influence the overall top speed, the acceleration, and the grip overall. So is there any chance that if he's really lagging, and I know there is no proof, I mean I have it because I've recorded from my perspective through streaming card, that he can let me go through if I'm significantly faster? Because lagging guy, it's even worse than when somebody hits you by accident.
Yeah, I don't think there is a way to kick them or anything like that. There should be a feature in the game to kick automatically if they have a high ping or something like that. But I don't think, because we don't have anyone to prove it while the race is going on. And yeah, you can prove it with the record, but what are the stewards gonna do? They can't just say your internet is not good enough.
I know.
And also, he
we
could
could
say
get
that
warnings, like when you lag, you get a warning, and with 3 warnings in a season, you're out.
yeah, you could do something like that. That was maybe an idea. You can go to the rules thread and maybe say if that was an idea, and see if the not the organizers but the higher ranks think that's a good idea. You could do that.
Yeah.
Guys, may I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
I just started to watch the replay, and the cars are mixed. Like they don't match.
Yeah,
So
everyone
it's
who
useless. It's useless.
everyone who saved it should check it, because if just one guy has a good replay, we can all use it for stuff like this. And we should actually share it. We should all save it and check if it's good.
Yeah, I'm watching my replay now. Yeah, and in my replay, when the race starts, I can see a lot of guys in replay that just spins around and crashes.
Yeah,
That
was a
my
guy
teammate.
right in front of me.
Also,
that guy is my teammate, and he just had a bug. That his wheel just span all the way to the left. I think that was, and that's what happened. He didn't want to crash anybody out.
If anyone is going to report him, he could actually get a penalty for it, I guess, because he was on the right side of the grid and I was on the left, and I had a good start and I thought this is going to be good, and then he just went straight in front of me and I crashed, and I went down to last.
It was a bug. Last time he had a bug with the practice race, that one of the cars, somebody had 2 cars, and one of them stayed on the grid and just completely crashed into him. Everybody else went through it, but he had this bug. And this bug happened today. Well, there was a different bug today. You know, that his wheel just span all the way to the left, so he couldn't control it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but it's his responsibility that his gear is okay. But yeah.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, he has a Logitech G27. So
yeah.
Well, I don't think that's bad gear.
Well, so my replay, there's like 5 cars. I mean, on the last positions, you know, nothing ahead, that just don't move. Is it okay? I guess everybody has been moving, right?
Yeah,
if it was proper replay, this wouldn't happen.
No.
Okay, so that, I mean, up front it seems to be very much okay, really much okay. But back there, it's, I mean, cars. I mean, the guy, I guess it's my teammate actually, who spun the car into the wall of the tires.
Oh. Well, I would say I had a very good start. I only had one guy behind me, M. Crow. He braked a little too late, so he just bumped me. Nothing serious. It just made me go like 5 yards further. Other than that, in the front it was very nice and clean.
Do you know if Caetano, if he joined any team?
Yeah, Katano is with
Maybe
Nuno.
he's a loner.
No, he's with Nuno.
No, because they were driving McLarens last race, no?
And that's it.
I think so. Yeah, they changed before this race because
okay.
Because they thought there was too many McLarens.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
was a bit surprised by that.
By the way, Brinzier, in my replay, you're driving McLaren.
Hey,
So
my
consider-
replay, you driving McLaren.
Oh, you son of a gun! So
Oh,
considering to fact that you're driving McLaren, nice race.
The McLaren is the most stable car.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I believe you will never be able to reach top times with it. If you push it to the edge, you will never get to the time that, for example, with a car Z4 or RAV or Aston Martin, if you put the Aston on the edge, it will be like half second, 1 second faster.
Yeah, but the Aston, I think, is much more prone to spinning out, especially in the race.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it
It's
has
less
understeer,
stable, absolutely.
quite a lot understeer, the Aston. But it's clear, of course, it could be just, not to say it in any bad way, but could of course be the skill level of the guys driving the cars. But a very clear picture is being painted that the entire back grid is McLaren's, and in the top it's roofs and BMWs, and in the middle we have the Aston Martins.
Yeah, I would be around position 7 or 8, but as I said, I had to make an extra pit stop and do another lap with the puncture. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, in the straights I was slower than the Astons or BMWs, but especially in the braking zone, I was much better, and in the middle sector, especially around the turns and stuff, I had much better grip. So it was kind of even.
What were you racing in?
McLaren.
Okay.
Strange that nobody drives M3s and Mercedes.
I'm not surprised that nobody's driving M3s. By the way, I found guy. His name is Dangerous Giulietta or whatever is the name of the
I know
car.
him.
He is fast as fuck with that shit.
He's really fast.
I mean, he's freaking fast. You wouldn't believe. AMGs, fuck them. BMWs, fuck them. Astons, fuck them. He's gonna beat the shit out of you with that Giulietta, whatever it's called.
But have you raced with the guys in AOR, Apex Online Racing?
No.
They race from him. They leave him in the dust. He's not even fast by their standards.
Wow.
Yeah, especially Kaki.
Yeah, Kaki is
I know
off the
Kaki.
charts.
Kaki was driving with us in the first season.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
And
He's
F1
dominating.
Massa.
Yeah, he's dominating.
F1 Massa, no.
Yeah, Kaki and Massa, they are dominating.
Yeah, they're crazy. I've been watching the ESL,
Yeah,
the final race, and they are like F1 Massa is doing a lot of mistakes. He's trying to fight for the positions, and then he makes mistakes. But Kaki,
he's not
he's
patient
consistent.
enough.
He has no fucking nerves.
Massa's issue is he's really fast, but he has no patience, and he really pushes the car and his own talent, so he makes mistakes. While Kaki, he's just on another level.
Hey, Kaki always came to the practice. He did 2 laps, then he disconnected and came just before qualifying.
By the way, who was it who couldn't get in the pits because of me?
Yeah, that was me.
Did you get in after I disconnected?
Yeah, I don't know what happened because I went into the pits and then it said that my